So now that we have our users table that has data that exists in there, what if we wanted to update some information, say an email if a user changed their email, or a date of birth if they entered it wrong? This is where the update command comes in handy. So let's say, for example, if we go back up to our table, that we wanted to change John's email. So what we're going to do is we're going to say update. So the query starts with update now. After update, we're going to enter in the table name. So we're going to say users, and then we're going to say set. So now we want to address what column and value we want to change in the users table. So we're going to say email, and then that's going to equal whatever our value is going to be inside of single quotes. So for example, we can just say, new underscore email at gmail.com. The problem with this query is if we were to hit enter on this, it would change the emails for every single row inside of the users table, which isn't exactly what we want. And if you were doing this in a production database, it would probably go haywire. So how can we modify this query for it to actually only update one person's email inside the table? What we can do is introduce the where command. So after we set the email to the new value, we're going to say where, and then we're going to say first underscore name. So now we're saying where the first name, so we're selecting a particular first name, is equals to, and the first name in this case is going to be John, and we're going to hit a semicolon. So again, we're going to backtrack here. We're going to update the users table. We're going to set the email. So we're selecting the column email to new underscore email at gmail.com, where the first name is equals to John. So that means that we're going to look for John inside of the first name column. Once we find John, we're going to go to his email and change the email over to the new value. So if I hit enter, we can see that we have one updated change. Now, if I say select, go back to the cap, select all from users table, we're going to see that John actually changed, so he gets moved down. He still has an ID of 1, but his email is now new underscore email at gmail.com. So again, if we're using the update command, it's very helpful if anything changes in terms of data and we need to update something, that's where we'd use the update command.